More than 30 years after remains were discovered near Slidell, a cold case involving the death of a Lafourche Parish mother opens back up.
Lauren McCoy joins us with this new development.
Yeah, Lee and Meg, just a little background on this case. 22-year-old Paula Boudreaux disappeared from Golden Meadow, and this was back in 1986, where she was last seen at her parents' house. Nearly 3 years later, authorities say remains were found in St. Tammany Parish, but at the time, they didn't have the technology like they do today. So the case went cold, and in October of 2022, a tip to the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System suggested authorities look into Boudreaux's case and link the remains from 1989 to her disappearance. And that's when the St. Tammany Parish Coroner's Office was contacted, and authorities from Lafourche and St. Tammany, along with the LSU Faces Lab, were able to team up and put these pieces together.
Detective Mason was able to obtain a DNA sample, a reference sample from one of Ms. Boudreaux's family members, and it was submitted to our DNA lab here at St. Tammany Parish Coroner's Office for a direct comparison analysis. On January 4th, we were advised by our St. Tammany Parish Coroner's DNA lab analysts that, in fact, Paula Ann Boudreaux had been positively identified as our unidentified human remains in this case.
She leaves behind a son, 3 grandchildren that were born well after she passed away, scores of nieces and nephews, and I'm sure that there's not a year that doesn't go by or an anniversary that the family doesn't wonder, will she pop up? Is she alive? Well, we can now confirm to them, and they can at some point get the remains and provide a proper burial.
Lafourche Parish Sheriff Craig Weber says this is just the first piece of this puzzle, and now investigators have to figure out what actually happened to Boudreaux, and this now possible criminal investigation is ongoing. But authorities do say tonight, at least right now, Boudreaux's family can get some type of closure.